What's up, guys? So today, what is a shovel? You see the shovel? Oh. Alright, what's up, guys? So today we are picking up Abel's RX2. It got destroyed in this like Netflix series. I think it was called Fastest Car or something like that. Someone hit him in the quarter panel and destroyed it, but this guy like fixed it very properly with no Bondo or anything. So we're picking up his car, and yeah, just will yeah, whatever. We're picking up his car. I want to do him a big favor because he helps me out a lot, and like Jace likes to like pretend because like my hands, like I use my hands too much sometimes, and like I'm sorry about that. But yeah, see you guys later. You want it?
I want it so bad. Oh, yeah.
BBS?
This thing is literally perfect.
Oh, a 911 with a cage in it?
Where are we?
I don't know.
What did we just stumble upon?
Jace has to get it for Instagram. Even though he'll never post it, but he's still gonna get it. Alright, so we just got Abel's car loaded up and everything. We're in a rush to get out of here though, just because we want to get his car back to the shop as soon as possible. I'm going to have some photos in here that he's going to send me of what the car looked like before he took it to this guy's shop and after. Like, this guy honestly did some crazy work, like body work. I've never seen anything like it before, neither has Jace. And, but I'm going to go over the car and everything with him once we get back to the shop, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, so this is pretty much like Abel's car, like I was telling you guys about all the body work. So they like, all of this was all crushed in, and then over here, there's not one drop of Bondo, like nothing on it, which is like amazing. I can't believe that they're able to do something like this on this car. And what do they like?
Hammer and certain pieces of steel, like hammer and dolly they call it. Oh, really? And then what he does too, he has a special machine that he touches the metal with, and it heats it up and it shrinks it, so that's how it stays strong until he works it, and then he's just really good at it.
That's great. So he got hit from the back, and then the front, the guy hit the front too?
Yeah,
is that what happened?
The front first.
Okay.
And then he was hooked on the front, so he was pushing me, and somehow I guess our bumpers were locked up.
It actually got hit so hard that it bent the core support and fixed all of that. Alright, so this is the motor that he pulled out of his car because as the bodywork is getting done, he didn't want anything to happen to it, but what's going on with this engine?
Basically, I'll tell you the story behind this engine. So when I was racing back in the late 90s and early 2000s, all my motors had been street ported. So we had got to a point with the RX7, and this was going to be the next generation of R&D or moving forward that I was going to go to. So this motor is a full bridge with semi-PP ports, and it had been sitting on my shelf since about 2002, the next motor that was going to go into my race car RX7. And when I made up my mind about 3-4 years ago to start building the RX2 and put a turbo motor in it, I put it together. So this motor starts off with all new plates, Cosmo, so they're not FD93, okay. They're Cosmo plates, all new plates, FD rotor housings, and then it has a RX8 rotating assembly that I had lightened, so it has the lightweight, high compression RX8 rotors. So besides being factory, I took them and got them an additional weight out of them. Yeah. And that's it. I got it on E85. and with the boost turned all the way up, on the smaller T04 with the 67 millimeter, I made about 800 horsepower to the wheels.
800 horsepower. It's on E85, you said?
E85,
right?
yeah.
And then what size injectors are you running?
Four 2200s.
Okay.
Four 2200s.
Crazy. That's a lot of power out of a 13V. It's a 1.3 liter. So if you guys don't know, 1.3 liter making 800 horsepower is just insane.
Yeah, and
how long has this motor been together for?
This motor has been together, I think it's going to be 4 years now. And I haven't driven it on the street, but I checked the computer the other day, and we have almost 300 dyno pulls, and probably logs on my computer that I've made up and down the street, second, third, and fourth, maybe another 175.
And would you say dyno pulls are harder on your car than just normal driving?
I don't think they are. I think they're probably about the same, because I tried to set up the load on the dyno so that it almost simulates the same on the street.
And a pull is obviously foot to the floor.
Well, it's been second and third.
Okay,
second and third on the third.
gears.
Second and third on the dyno.
Okay.
I could do fourth, but it's just so much mile an hour, I get scared of it just sitting there.
If something happens?
Yeah, something happens, they're just sitting there, strapped down.
And then what transmission do you have mated up to this?
On this one, I had a T5 with all the G-force internals.
Not
Not a dog box, but it had all the billet internals, like synchronized, but you can shift it better. Now that I get it back in the car, I got a T56 with all the G-force dog rings, so it's going to have a 6-speed, where first through fourth is dog ring, and then fifth and sixth is going to be synchronized. And what that's going to do for me is I'll be able to add a lot more rear end gear in the car, even though I want it for the half mile or freeway racing. I'll be able to add a lot more rear end gear in the car, so the car accelerates even harder, faster. And when it's time to cruise or get on the freeway, I just throw it in a fifth or sixth because the overdrives are so high, and it's gonna run really, really low, the RPM.
Yeah. So what he means by like the first through fourth of like dog rings is no clutch. You can just like foot to the floor and shift pretty much. It's still an H pattern style gearbox. It's not a sequential, but like in my car, you saw that my transmission tunnel is a lot different because I have a different gearbox in my car. And so what he did was he has a synchro transmission that was out of just like a normal car that you drive on the street, and they added those like special gears that are in my gearbox into that, but then kept fifth and sixth like the stock gears, but just
so they can get better understanding.
Yeah.
It's basically the Viper transmission. So mine came out of a Viper, so the Viper 6-speed.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Dodge Viper transmission, and they just added those dog rings, so no lift shift on first through fourth, and you can handle all that power all day and not have to worry about it blowing up.
Yeah, not having to warn to blow it up.
Yeah.
And the main thing is to be able to shift at high RPM, so that the gears go in at high RPM.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait for the synchros to catch up.
Or it feeling like it hit a wall until the RPM drops. You just grab the gear and it's going to go in the next one. It actually is going to be sort of a synchro, because eventually I'm going to save up and I'm going to get that sequential shifter where you just pull back on it for the T56. So eventually we'll get to that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the car. It's RX2. It's on its way back. If you didn't know, if you wanted to see it, it was on Fastest Car, right?
Yeah, Fastest Car on Netflix, episode 7.
Episode 7, you can see the car get hit. It was not his fault. He's a good driver. The other guy didn't lift when he should have. But so his Instagram's gonna Flocko RX8.
Yeah, Flocko
right?
RX8.
Flocko RX8, and the shop is FR Performance. I'll put both of the Instagrams here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.